A warning about celebrating the 4th of July holiday during this pandemic. Be sure to keep your hand sanitizer away from fireworks. The CDC recommends using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with greater than 60% alcohol, but the alcohol could increase your risk for burns. Experts say if you're using the fireworks, wash your hands the old-fashioned way with soap and water. More than 7,000 people reported injuries related to fireworks near the 4th of July last year. That's according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. The St. Louis Fire Department is staffing up for what is expected to be an extremely busy weekend because of illegal firework activity in the city. And Ray Preston has been looking at the number of complaints called into the city police already. Ray?
Well, right now the number of complaints is really just skyrocketing. Now, traditionally or historically speaking, illegal use of fireworks in the city spikes leading up to the holidays. So here we are going into a holiday weekend, and there is growing concern that it really this year could be worse than normal. Now, consider this. Look at some of these numbers. Last year, during May and most of June, there were 196 calls to city police about nuisance fireworks. Well, this year they've received 879. That is an increase of 348%. Now, one possible cause being looked at is that with many of the professional community fireworks displays being canceled, people are making up for it by shooting off their own fireworks. Well, the fire department is expecting a spike in the number of calls it's going to be receiving tonight through the weekend.
We get calls every year at this time. Can you tell us how to safely shoot fireworks? Well, no, we can't. The only way to be safe with fireworks is have somebody else do them as licensed and as professional. Don't shoot them. They're illegal in the city of St. Louis.
So the fire crews are expecting to be kept busy with these small fires from the fireworks that, of course, then ties up these crews, and they're not available for some of the more serious calls. So while many communities have canceled their firework displays, there are some that are still going to be going ahead with those. We'll have a closer look coming up at 5. Reporting live from St. Louis, Ray Preston, News 4.
Ray, thank you. First District officers seized these fireworks from a 44-year-old man. Authorities tell News 4 officers observed a man selling fireworks from the rear of his vehicle at Spring and Delore around 8 o'clock last night. The bomb and arson detectives responded to that scene and seized the fireworks. The man received a summons and was then released. This next story shows just how quickly something can go wrong when you're shooting off fireworks at your home. A New York man faces arson charges after the fireworks he was shooting off started a fire in his own house.
And they were doing it in such a confined area that it was just bound to happen. There was a recipe for disaster right there.
So take a look. You can see the fireworks shoots right through, an open window. It takes the group 7 minutes to realize that the house is on fire. Then one person tries to douse the flames with a garden hose.
In actuality, it's an explosive. So you need somebody that's professional and that's trained to handle these things.
The fire even damaged the house next door. Good news here, nobody was hurt. But officials say it is a good reminder to never use illegal fireworks. And if you do decide to shoot them off, make sure you know where each one lands.